This is what season for Arrow?
Third season.
All right. So you're the new kid.
Yes.
Is it strange to be the new kid in class?
It is. It is a little bit strange, but and I've done this before. I came on the third season of Chuck and played kind of a similar seeming character at the beginning, which then was, spoiler, he was not so nice. This, I think, is going to have a better alternative ending.
Aren't you turning into?
Yes, because I'm gonna be the Ray Palmer is in the in DC Comics, the Atom.
Yes, you are. You will be. Are you yet?
Yes, I'm in transformation. So in the last episode we saw me in episode 307, I revealed kind of a mock-up of the suit, of the Atom suit.
So
we're going to see a little bit more
comfortable in that realm.
Yes.
When you take on a role like this, you're an actor and it's a role, etc. You know that there are fanatics.
Sure.
Who know your character, who know the backstory going back to 1940.
Better than you ever will.
No, going back to 1940, the various forms of the atom through the years. Do you pay attention to that, or you just go right ahead?
Yeah, it's good to know what's going on, and I like to, understand the history of the characters well. I actually was at a recent comic book convention, and I purchased some comics. I got some Atom comics and was gifted a couple by a nice guy, and so I've been reading up. And doing more research now as I'm actually becoming the Atom. Even though our story is kind of a different origin story in a way than in the comics, it's still good to pay homage and to know what is.
Were you into comics as a kid?
I wasn't so much. No, I was into my sci-fi fantasy. Geekdom kind of went in the fantasy realm, so Lord of the Rings, that type of stuff. I've since read a lot more comics being involved in now.
I'm happy
there's
geekdom involved though, because I think that's necessary. It's very healthy to have a little geekdom in some area.
We have to have something that we do geek out about or nerd out about, whatever you want to say, and just kind of become kids about every once in a while.
I'm going to say something that's obvious, but is your destiny always to be a comic book character?
Well, I certainly seem to fit the role pretty well, and have some good fan support in that world, and I enjoy it.
What about your son? What's he shaping up to be? He's 2, so he's starting to like certain things, maybe want things for Christmas.
Yeah, my mom had sent some ornaments from my youth and from back home in Iowa for us, and there's this little wind-up toy soldier. It's a decoration, and so he'd seen one of those on TV, and so he wants to wind the key all the time, and it doesn't really go anywhere. He really is hoping that it's going to move. So I mean, it's a silly thing, but I'm going to get him
some.
He's not going to be watching this, I don't think. So I can tell him I'm going to be getting
the good old-fashioned simple toys.
Yeah,
are the best
we've got a lot of
things.
wood toys. They're very cool because the kids don't need a lot. His imagination creates all kinds of new avenues for the toys.
They play with the box that the toy came in. You know how that goes.
Playing Superman, which was the great the career opener for you, that's a plus, and I would think it's a minus because you kind of get thought of as...
You look so much like Superman.
You look like him, that's it.
I can't shake it.
Does that get in the way?
No, only if I let it.
Okay.
I think it's one of the... I believe I control my own destiny. Certainly there are things I can't control, but I control my viewpoint of it. And it's only been a blessing to me in so many ways, making people happy, the people that love the film, and to carry on the legacy. And it's put me where I am here today.
That's
being
right.
on the next show
and if looking like Superman is your curse,
right.
we should have your problems, right?